everybody. Welcome to the Imagine Mandy channel. My name is Mandy. You can find me on any of my other social medias, so that would be Instagram, TikTok, same thing, Imagine Mandy, across all platforms. Today, we will be doing my very first YouTube pick a card reading. So we're going to be looking at what your person really thinks about you. So this person can be someone you're interested in, like a crush, someone that's been bothering you lately, a friend that maybe you're concerned about, a family member, literally anybody, coworker. Let's jump right in and get started. We have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So going through all of these, we have a carnelian flame, an amethyst, and a rose quartz. Go with your intuition, because your first choice, the first thing you're drawn to, is the right one for you. Don't second guess yourself. You will always be right no matter what you pick. Wherever your intuition guides you is where you need to be. So let's just take a moment, take a deep breath in together, and a deep breath out. And when you're ready, I have some timestamps in the description so you can skip to whichever pile is yours. So if you chose pile 1, the carnelian flame, then this is your reading. Okay, let's begin with your tarot cards. This is the Disney Villains Tarot deck, and we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so let's set those aside for now. Okay, we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. I'm starting to see some connections here, guys. Our second oracle card. We have celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success. Enjoy your achievements. Okay, so let's set these over here and let's dive into this. Okay, so first let's address the Ten of Swords in reverse. So the Ten of Swords, let's flip it up so you can see it a little bit better, is all about self-deprecation. It's about self-sabotage is the word. It's all about It is all about self-sabotage. And in the reverse, what I'm believing is this person, just an overall, I'm not getting a very positive feeling from this person. I'm getting that they're holding some sort of resentment to you. And that doesn't mean that they hate you, but it would be very plain to say that this person holds some sort of resentment. Maybe it's something that they're imagining you saying, or something that they imagine you're doing to yourself. And so it's more of it's a really, really strong feeling of, I don't like the things that you say about yourself. I don't like the things that you say about others. It can be really difficult to see others in a positive light when you see yourself in a negative light. And if this isn't someone that you're weaning for gratification from, this can mean that this is someone you have a hard past with, or a hard present with, a situation that you're both experiencing together, or a situation that happened to one another, if that makes sense. So a retaliation or a situation of revenge. That sounds pretty dark, but we do have the Disney Villains Tarot deck here, and so we have to address a certain aspect of temptation or malicious intent on occasion from people. And so going on with what this person really thinks about you, we have the devil in reverse. So this is Chernobog. He is from Fantasia. And oh my gosh, the artwork. I haven't noticed the really intricate, but we have the skeleton horses, and we also have skeletons like riding these horses, and he's summoning everybody up from the dead. So when we're talking about the devil, we're often speaking about temptations. Sometimes that can mean temptations for other things, if you know what I mean. Sometimes it means temptations for toxic habits that we have, or addictions that we want to break. And in the reverse, this would mean, I believe that this person has some sort of like attachment to you. They're drawn to you, and they don't want that. And vice versa. You could be really drawn to this person too. If this is a person that you like, there's a lot of pent up attraction for one another, not necessarily in a positive light. So it can become something that's not what you want. It becomes not sweet. It turns to bitter because this person believes that, or can't help the temptation that they have for you. They think that you are too much of a temptation for them, and they're too much of a temptation for you. Then we have the High Priestess in reverse. Let's flip this over. We've got the lovely Maleficent and her crow. Now, the High Priestess, just as a person, is a person of power. It's a person that's got things figured out. It's a person that has a plan A, a plan B. It's a person that has built up, we're going to talk about that resentment again, but they've built up that resentment for someone for sometimes petty reasons. And so none of this is a testament to who you truly are. This is a perception from somebody else. But viewing you, the High Priestess in reverse, is seeing you as someone who you're not, if that makes sense. So this person is very much aware that their image of you is skewed and not correct, because they can see the fact that you're independent, and they can see the fact that you care deeply about what you do, and you know things, you're intelligent, you're intuitive. However, they also see the side of you, or believe they see the side of you, that gets angry over small things, that gets very attached to past issues. But the thing is, what this person really thinks is they don't think of those issues as valid. What I'm getting the feeling that you guys are in an argument right now, or just not in a good place mentally with each other, because this person seems to have a lot of pent-up anger for your resentment towards yourself, and possibly what they think you're saying to them, maybe behind their back, or what they believe you're saying behind their back, rather, with this Ten of Swords. The devil is just a lot of temptation. Like, they want to be around you. If this is a friendship, I believe they want something more than a friendship, and that could be part of the root of their anger. And this High Priestess in reverse, Maleficent specifically, she wasn't invited to a birthday party, and so she takes it out on on Aurora's entire family, or at least in the original, where the original Disney animation, that's the reason why she goes all out. She turns into a dragon. She, she curses this child to prick her finger on a spinning wheel, and, things don't turn out that way. But, like, this person that you're inquiring about, has a skewed image of you, or they don't think that this is who you are, and they think that at this moment in time, you're acting not in your best self-interest. Let's talk about these oracle cards. On top of that, we have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So this can mean several things. If this is a more romantic relationship, this can mean literally what it says. But I'm getting a lot more anger here. Like there's going to be an argument or a really big event that happens between you two. So whether that be an argument or a fiery conclusion, can be up to you and what you do with this information as well, what you do with the information of what they think, because I get the feeling like this person cares about you. Otherwise, they wouldn't have so much anger. This is all very surface level for them, but it means this is all on the forefront of their mind, and it's very, very strong emotions. So, give me 1 second while I check and make sure my camera's recording. Okay. Alrighty, and now moving on to the second oracle card, we have celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success, enjoy your achievements. So celebration, this is a good way to, actually I want you to be able to see all of these cards, so let's see if I can spread them out. But celebration, which means that the situation that you're in right now is not going to last forever. A fiery climax approaches. Sometimes you have to take the good with the bad, and a big emotional outburst sometimes can mean the difference between falling out of a partnership, a romance, a relationship, and mending it. So a positive outcome is assured. So for the both of you, after this situation is over, sometimes this can mean literally going out to celebrate, or all of this anger that you've been holding towards each other finally makes sense, maybe in a romantic way, or finally makes sense on a common ground level. Like you finally have an understanding of what each other thinks, each other feels, and you're able to actually celebrate in those successes together. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about carnelian as a crystal. Carnelian is a very, red's a passionate color to start out. Let's just start with that. Red is a very passionate color. And carnelian as a crystal is all about creativity, passion. Not that long ago, there was this trend going around on TikTok where we had several people carrying around a piece of carnelian to attract the people around them. And it's because it ignites the fire within yourself. And so we have a lot of fiery, we have that right here, we have fiery. Maleficent has her green fire, and when we're talking about the devil, I often think about fire. So we have a lot of common themes here, but that inner burning, that inner passion, whether that be negative or positive passion towards each other, is what seems to be manifesting here. And so overall, what do they think of you? Generally, they think of you as a person who doesn't like themselves and therefore takes it out on other people, which can be really hard to take in, and I'm sorry if that's a really hard pill to swallow right now, but it's not coming from me, and I know whatever the situation is, whatever you're going through, you're going to get through it, and it's going to be okay. And again, this isn't a testament to who you are as a person. It's one viewpoint of what this person thinks of you. All right, thank you so much for watching. You can go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell if you want to be notified whenever I make videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Hello! If you've chosen pile 2 with the amethyst, then this is your reading. What does your person think about you? Let's start out with your tarot cards. And this is the Disney Villains Tarot deck. So your first card, we have the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. That's crazy, guys. Okay, so let's look at your oracle cards as well. We have It's Time to Release Negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Let's set this to the side. And then we have Intention, be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. Okay, guys, we've got I'm feeling a lot of powerful vibes here, but let's get started with your tarot cards. I have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups is often about celebration and being with other people. Here, we have 3 potions. I know it says cups, but there are definitely potions or something magical because we can see the magic coming through these cards. And there's a little heart right here, and what that leads me to believe is possibly that you've got feelings for this person. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. One of you might have feelings for the other and vice versa, but feel stuck between somebody else, hence why there's 2 other cups. So there could be a previously established relationship here and a third wheel. But cups are generally all about emotion. It's all about that, what you feel and how you're feeling it. So, what this person thinks about you, what this could mean is that they might think that you have a crush on them, or that they also believe you to be a very fun person, someone that they can, like, I don't know why I want to say this, but like get down and boogie with, I guess. Let's move on to the next card. We have the Nine of Cups, and I sometimes refer to the Nine of Cups as the independent woman who don't need nobody, or the independent person who don't need nobody, but they could have somebody if they wanted to. Now, with this particular card, we have Ursula, right at that end of The Little Mermaid, where everything is kind of coming to fruition for her. Like, we know that she doesn't win, but let's just go with the idea that right now she's winning. She is on top of the world. Everything for now is working out for her. And with this, she went through some not great ways of attaining what she was looking for. But what does this mean for what this person thinks of you? This would mean that this person thinks of you as a very well put together person, someone who can hold themselves together emotionally and take it wherever that you want to take it. Like, you can attain anything you want with the level of emotional maturity they believe you have. You can literally do anything that you want. You can take over the ocean if you want. And that is the power that they believe you have. Also, because we have a lot of cups here and we've talked about emotions, I am just going to address the heart again. And I truly believe that this person likes you, has a really deep regard for you. Because, again, the cups are all about emotion. And this person has a lot of them for you. We also have the Ten of Cups. Now, the Ten of Cups is like a happy ending, right? So everything works out. Everything's coming together. And now I'm trying to see what exactly this is in the distance. I can't quite pinpoint. I believe this is Peter Pan right here. But I can't quite tell. But there's a light in the distance, which leads me to believe it was that very not socially acceptable Indian camp in the movie, and seeing it off in the distance. So this is a very strange depiction for me to just explain the Ten of Cups, because it's normally all about everything's come together. It's the family card. This is a happy family coming together, but what it means is this person feels emotional fulfillment around you. What do they really think about you? They think that you are emotionally fulfilled and therefore going to bring it to them, or do bring it to them, and that is very sweet. Like they find that light at the end of the road around you. So let's look at these oracle cards. We have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Now, the first thing I want to address with this card is it is a full moon card, which means that things become, it's like the moons often like in the past were used to measure when crops would grow, and that's why we have different kinds of moons, like the pink moon, when the moon isn't really pink. It has to do with the crops and the season. So a full moon is all about your crops growing. New moons are about planting new seeds. So what you've been cultivating over a long time is possibly releasing this negativity. And I'm personally feeling like this oracle card in particular is a message from them to you. And they think it's time for you to release that negativity, which is so funny because there's so many like good emotions about you here. So what I believe this is talking about is they see you in such a wonderful, positive light, but with that, all of that pent up emotion and all that you can do with it, sometimes we have self-deprecation or, oh gosh, the first group had some of this as well. But, and I had the right word for it in the first group, but I got it wrong the first time as well. It's not self-deprecation, self-sabotage. Can come a lot of self-sabotage. Here I do mean more sometimes hatred, self-loathing, like not taking care of yourself or stressing out too much. And that can come with a lot of emotional energy as well. Don't take that as a bad thing, because you also might think of this person as a negative person, but they see you in such a wonderful light. I think it's like beautiful energy. I'm going to connect this purple color to the purple and the amethyst as well. We've got like a purple theme here. You've got like a lot of purpley colors. Okay, so setting that aside, and your last card. We have intention. Be clear and decisive. Focus on what you really want. Be bold with your requests to the universe. So I'm going to ask you this as a call to action with this particular reading. What do you want out of this relationship with this person? There's a reason why you're asking me today what they really think of you. And so this person, I believe they really like you. I think that they have very strong feelings towards you. So you need to be very clear with them and, of course, with the universe, with what you want out of this person and out of this relationship, because they see you, I believe they see you as a soulmate. And yes, we have multiple soulmates, but seeing a person as a lifelong partner, especially, like, I'm feeling like you guys are either very close or you got close in a really short amount of time. So I understand the pressure, but like with the time to release negativity, sometimes it's not too good to be true. Sometimes it's good to take a leap, and you don't have to worry so much about it, because this person, I'm going to verify with you, they genuinely think that you're that independent person and you can have that happy ending with them. So last but not least, I'm going to talk about the amethyst. Now, amethyst is the first thing that I want to talk about here. Amethyst can be used to help with addictions. It can also be used to help with sleep. it's overall a very nice and relaxing stone. It's also very good for manifesting, and that's again because it helps you overcome that which you need to overcome. And so that ties right into it's time to release the negativity. I believe that it's time for you to release old patterns and come to accept that this person doesn't have ill intent towards you. It's all positive and super emotional. Okay. This is a beautiful group, guys. But alrighty. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell if you want to be notified about more videos. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. See you in the next one. Hello. If you chose pile number 3 with the rose quartz, then this is your reading about what this person that you're thinking of right now really thinks about you. So, I have the Disney Villains tarot deck here. Let's do your tarot cards first. First, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords and the Five of Coins. Now let's look at your oracle cards. I have Bring Love into the Situation, New Moon in Aquarius. And then we have Support, Ask for Help, Get More Rest, Nurture Yourself. So, let's talk about what this person thinks about you. Now, right off the bat, we have the Knife of Cups. Goodness gracious. We have the Knight of Cups, which is Gaston. And so, with this person thinks of you as very proud. You're very, I don't know, like, the cups aren't normally seen as, like, the witty type, but I feel like this person finds you witty. This person finds you charming in your own ways. Like, you really push yourself to accomplish your goals. You deeply care and feel, even if that brings you, like, Gaston, you, like, it's debatable whether or not he truly cared about Belle, because it was all about vanity for him. You know what? It was all about vanity for him. But I don't think you're a Gaston. I think they see you as more of a, you know, sometimes your care can be shown in some very interesting ways, and that's okay. Let's talk about the Nine of Swords. So, talking about the Nine of Swords, it is about worry. Oftentimes, it's self-inflicted worry about things that aren't based in reality, because the swords are all about our thoughts and our stream of consciousness, the words that we say to ourselves. So, they believe that you worry a lot. They definitely see you as a little bit of a worrywart. And I think they find it endearing. I'm feeling that, like, endearing pull. They find you very, very sweet, but they think that you worry too much. And then we have the Five of Coins. In this particular deck, we have the I've drawn a blank, but it's the Lion King in, like, because we're away from the Pride Lands, you can see them over here, but it's a wasteland. Like, there's nothing there. We've got bones. It's a struggle. It's a pull towards wealth. I feel like this person sees you in a time of need. You're you're trying so hard, and you're such an endearing person. I'm getting the feeling like they really want to help you, which makes a lot of sense with your oracle cards. And so I'm going to pull those up right now, Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So just a quick note. I talked about this in pile 2 as well, that so new moons, because the moon's phases are often what we refer to when, in the past at least, when growing crops. So that's why there's so many different kinds of moons, like literally the harvest moon, the pink moon, and even though the moon isn't literally pink, it's referencing a season or a certain crop season to let them know when it's time to harvest or when it's time to plant. And speaking of plant, new moon, that's planting your seeds. Full moon, that's harvesting your seeds. So we've got bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So it's time to begin. I believe this is a self-love process. This is again, same thing with the last deck, truly feel like this card for you is a message from them to you. Bring love into the situation. They're talking about self-love. They want you to love yourself more. That's so funny. It's a common theme between all 3 decks. Like, we've all had something talking about self-love or self-care when we don't feel positive about ourselves. But this person truly wants to give you their love and support, but they are, I feel like they're struggling to, because they feel like you're so worried about it and you're pushing so hard to get out of the situation that emotion, like that goes in with Gaston as well, just like the image of being strong, feeling like you need to handle it yourself. But even Gaston needed some help. Like, he thought he could do it himself, and he thought he had it all figured out, like he was just gonna marry Belle, and he wasn't. And so let's talk about this card. Support. Ask for help. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. I think, like, this ties in so beautifully with everything. You need that support. I know it didn't work out for Gaston. Let's not talk about that. But but asking for help is super important. Nurture yourself. Bring love into the situation. This person truly feels like you're someone that needs emotional support, because you're all the time emotionally supporting yourself, that you won't ask for help. Maybe because they think that you're too stressed to truly see them and that they want to help. Which is, like, all of this ties beautifully. Like, I love these synchronicities, guys. But the rose quartz. Rose quartz is the love stone. It's feeling not just love, passionate, romantic love, but love like genuine care for another human being. It's the genuine love that you would feel towards a family member or a lover, even, that like a best friend. This person wants to bring love into the situation. You see how that ties in together? They want you to love yourself and not worry so much. And they want you to see that you're not, you do have, I mean, I'm going to talk literally for a second, but you do have these 5 coins. It's not only a wasteland. The 5 coins are there, and they believe that you can do it. I have the feeling that this person truly believes in you, but they don't think that you believe in yourself. Alrighty. So, with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this has brought you some guidance, and I hope that you have a lovely night. Do hit that subscribe button to watch more videos, and hit that bell to be notified when they come out. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful night.